Leo, did you go looking for something? You know what they say. When you go looking for something, you're going to find something. And I think that's exactly what happened. So for some of you all, you may have went through a phone or went searching on social media, or I don't know what you did, but you went looking for something and you found something. And this has to do with a relationship between you and your partner, or at least you thought it was your partner, because come to find out, they may be still talking to or even seeing their ex. Okay, some sort of toxic attachment with this addiction card here that they still have to their ex. They can't seem to let go of. And you went and you just solved the damn mystery. All right. So I think it's that this person was like sneaking around behind your back going to see this person. If you look at the affairs card, obviously this is about a third party, right? Because I mean, if they're cheating, then it's third party energy. But if you look at that affairs card, it's like they're doing this sneakily. Like no one's around, so that there's no evidence, that sort of thing. But somehow there was some sort of evidence because you found it. You're like a private investigator. I don't know why they played with you. Do they not know the Leo? Do they not know the Leo? Okay, so then we got the home card here. I feel like this was something that you found in your home, like while sitting in your bed or on your couch, feet kicked up, you just discovered it. Like, what the hell is going on here? So I don't know if they brought something home that indicated that they were doing something they didn't have any business doing, or you smelled perfume on the shirt or lipstick stains, or the typical movie stuff. I don't know exactly how it went down, but it went down. Okay, and I feel like this is somebody who lives with you, all right? This isn't just some boyfriend, girlfriend, we get together on the weekend situation. Like, this was a real partnership between you and this person, or at least that's what you thought it was. And then we got the crown here. Again, they don't know who they're dealing with. It's given you're the wife or the husband, and they're the side chick or the side man. You thought they forgot about this person. You thought this person was someone of the past. You guys were no longer worried about them. They made it seem as if though it was nothing to worry about, and you trusted them. I mean, this is your person. This is your partner. What do you do to keep the peace? You can't go around constantly accusing and things of that nature. If they tell you it's done, then you got to believe it's done until they show their hand again. And it looks like they showed more than just their hand. They showed their ass. All right. This is the problem, is that they showed their ass with this one, because whatever you found out, you don't like it. You could be losing sleep over this situation with the rest card in reverse. This could be something that has literally kept you up night after night, possibly even looking for more information. You know what is crazy? If you look at the affairs card and the encounter card, it's almost like a shadow. It's almost like as above, so below. Look at that, guys. Look at that. These two people might be meant to be. I'm just saying. I know you don't want to hear that. You felt like your person was your person, and sometimes it's hard to accept certain things, but these two people might actually be meant to be, and that's why they can't seem to leave each other alone. This is a taboo relationship. You see the taboo card right after that, and it says on there forbidden love. So these are two people that no matter what the circumstances are, they're always going to come back together. They're always going to find each other again. Okay. So this is somebody who your person could have been dealing with in the past life even. So it's almost like you're in the way here. I hate to say it, Leo, but it's almost as if you're in the way of these two people coming together and being together permanently. I'm not saying that what your person did to you is right, because it's not at all. They shouldn't go around playing with people's feelings like that. However, you got to know that when something is meant to be, it's meant to be, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So You can fight for this person. You can fight for the relationship all you want. But at the end of the day, are you willing to continue to go through this? Are you willing to continue to watch your person run back to, I'm going to say, their person? Again, I'm not looking to hurt feelings here at all. I'm being honest. I'm reading the cards. Okay. So if you don't like what I'm reading, this ain't the reading for you. This is literally what I'm getting here. Okay. Now with the shadows card, it's reminding me of how I just explained the whole as above, so below situation. These two people are two people that are going to find each other in the shadows or above. Okay, so right now they're both working out of their shadow selves, and therefore they could care less about your feelings. This is why they were able to do what they were doing without considering how you might feel if you found this information out. For one, they didn't expect for you to find this information out. Judgment is here, though. I mean, you cannot go against judgment. All right. Judgment stepped in because the way that this whole thing was going down was not fair to you. So judgment is here to judge these two people. Now, if they end up together, fine. Like I said, they might very well be meant for each other. But judgment is here on your behalf to fight for you, because this wasn't right. It wasn't right for them to do it this way. If your person wanted to be with the person from the past, then your person should have sat you down and let you know that that is where their head was. Regardless of how it might have hurt your feelings, your person should have let you know that it's not us. This is not where I want to be. There's somewhere else that I want to be, and I'm sorry for hurting you. And I mean, that's what you consider emotional maturity. But it seems like people these days just don't have that. Like, they lack that so strongly. I blame the parents. I blame everybody's parents for allowing people to just go through life without explaining to them that their reactions and their actions in certain situations matter. Okay. And it just is what it is on that front. But yeah, judgment is here. Judgment stepped in on your behalf because this was wrong. This was dead wrong. Then we have the commitment card right after this. This person is literally willing to commit to the situation with the other person. If you look at that card, it's red. So it's almost like they're making a deal with the devil. Like, I don't really know how to express or explain that any further than that, but they are promising this person that they're going to leave you, or they've been promising this person that they're going to leave you. Okay. They were literally that willing to mess up what they had at home with a queen or a king with that crown card there. We're not going to forget about that crown card. They messed up with a queen or a king to go back to this. Anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. I ain't going to say too much, but they went backwards. Okay. And obviously there's unfinished business there. And that will be the reason why they went backwards. So you kind of got to let that whole thing play out. It might not even play out. Something might happen that just mess up their whole plans to be together. But it's not for you to worry about. It's not for you to care about. This is the way the universe works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work in our favor. Sometimes it does. So you'd be looking at this as if it's not working in your favor. But baby, it's working in your favor. This needed to happen. It was meant to happen. Okay. We got the change card that came out sideways. So I'm feeling like this is somebody, your person or their person is somebody who was completely unwilling to change. I won't say completely. That's why it's sideways. It's like there was a part of them that wanted to do right by you, but there was that part of them that still wanted to remain in the past. So they were confused. They didn't really know which way to go, but you just kind of decided for them when you figured out that they had something going on behind your back. You made the decision for them. Okay. And with the sunset card, you made the decision to walk away, to close this chapter. All right. Lost loved ones. You can see that at the first line on the sunset card. It's giving you're closing out this chapter. You're allowing things to be as they are because you recognize that you did nothing wrong here, and what's meant for you will be for you. What's meant for them will be for them. And there is nothing that anybody can do to stop fate. Okay. This situation was fated to happen this way. There's something that you need to learn in this. There's a lesson in this for you. You got to pay attention. You got to open your eyes. You got to start using your discernment a little better, because You should have been able to see this, because in the beginning, like I said, it's given that this has happened before. This has been a situation to come up before with this person. You knew about this past person. What you didn't know, though, is that your person was so caught up in this person that they'd be running back at the first opportunity to get back to that person, okay? Yeah, it was a mystery to you, with the mystery card coming right after the sunset card. It was a mystery to you. I think there was something in the back of your mind that may have always wondered about that situation, but you weren't exactly clear. And like I said a little bit earlier, because you weren't too clear, you didn't want to continue to make it a topic in your relationship. You were wanting to move forward. You were wanting to be happy. You were wanting the best of the relationship. But at the same time, you knew that there was a possibility that there was something that you just couldn't put your finger on about them and that past person. Okay. And you see puzzle on there. Puzzle was the second word on the mystery card. It was like something that you had to piece together. So this could have been some piecing over time. You could have been putting these puzzle pieces together over time. And you finally found that last piece of the puzzle. And it just brought the whole image together. It brought everything together. It was clear. And judgment stepped in immediately. All right. We have unfinished business. I think I said that earlier. These two people have unfinished business. These are two people that were together in the past life, is what I keep hearing. Like they were kind of meant to come back together. Not kind of. They were meant to come back together. I'm just going to be honest with you. These two people were meant to come back together. And you were kind of like a placeholder, like a seat filler. It sounds so harsh. Forgive me if I'm hurting anybody's feelings here, because that is not what I'm trying to do. But that's what it is. That's what's in the cards here. And that is also what I'm receiving. Okay. Because at the same time, it feels so real for me. Like I feel like I'm experiencing this as well. All right. Now with this message card, you may have found this information out about these two still seeing each other or still talking to each other through call records. Okay. It could have been that you and your person shared a line on the same account. All right. And you decided one day, let me go through the records, because you're the admin on the account. They just didn't think that you would take it that far, because it takes a lot to go through all of that. But you went through all of that. And when you went through it, you found out that they were communicating with this person. All right. It could have been messages, calls, whatever. Maybe you called this person. Maybe you called one of the numbers that you saw being frequently used or frequently called, and you decided, I'm going to call this person and figure it out. So did you do that? Did you call the other person and ask what was going on, and that's how you found out everything? I don't know. It's a possibility, though. Now, the last card out is the Apple card, and it's sideways. On the Apple card, it says wisdom, death, sexuality, and joy. So for me, I'm getting that there's obviously a lot that you need to do to know how to carry yourself moving forward, but also how to be able to spot things way earlier on than you did with this situation. So at this time, it's almost as if you're in like a learning phase, okay? You're trying to figure out if you've gotten a lesson from this situation, and some of you have not. Some of you are still working that out, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all, okay? With sexuality being here, this could be a same-sex situation, okay? Man and man, woman and woman. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a possibility that that is the case, okay? Whether that's between you and this person, or whether that's between your person and their person, all right? But there's something here about sexuality, and maybe that stood out as well. Maybe could be that you and your person were of the opposite sex, but them and their person were of the same sex. I don't know, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. But the bottom line here is that this was not meant to be intentional. I don't think your person or that person wanted to hurt you in this situation. And I think that's why it was kept quiet, because they were trying not to hurt you because you didn't deserve this. However, it was done and it shouldn't have gone down this way. Okay, so I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to go, causing a ruckus, and you don't have to do all of that. Simply walk away. Allow what is to be. Okay, this can be real simple. It can be real peaceful if you allow it to be. All right. I love you, Leo. Listen to me now. Don't you go throwing a fit. I'll talk to y'all soon.